Hi Gemini, welcome to your yearly 2022 general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This will not resonate with every Gemini that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Gemini, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi, cross-watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Gemini and cross-watcher that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So Gemini, I am so excited to do this reading for you. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while, just haven't gotten around to it, just finally decided to go for it. So this is going to be an in-depth reading of what's going to happen for you in 2022. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. Probably it's going to touch up on every single one of those categories. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into the space to help me provide these messages for you, specific ancestors, angels, spirit guides, passed down loved ones even, you're welcome to invite them in this space now. So let's get this reading started, Gemini. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy, so if you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this going. Wow. Okay. Gemini, just some of the visuals I saw and what I heard, I wanted to share with you. I saw like a dove being released from someone's hand, and it said like, "Be at peace." I don't know if some of you have been going through something very difficult at this time, the loss of someone you loved, some disappointments, some major setbacks. And almost as if I felt like that dove leaving the hand were some sort of prayers someone has been sending, or some sort of, if it's not specifically prayers, like, asking spirit for guidance, anything that could give you clarity on a situation, anything that could give you hope. And I feel those prayers have been heard, Gemini. Spirit recognizes what you've been through. And I do feel 2022 is the year where I think you're letting a lot go. Releasing a lot of control, tension, stress, and putting those worries and thoughts into the hands of the universe, the divine. And I do feel you will hear from them very soon, or you're going to see evidence of guidance, of clarity coming your way. And then I heard the song from the musical Rent, Seasons of Love. I don't know if that song resonates with anyone specifically on a personal level, but I heard measure your life in love. And so even for some of you that are going through some difficult things right now, or 2021 was a rough year for some of you, I think a lot of you are opening or awakening to the power of love. And this could be romantic love. Maybe you fell out with someone you thought was your soulmate. But I think through love, through understanding that all things happen in their own time, that is out of our control, with patience and understanding and forgiveness and compassion, I think a lot of you guys are going to be guided to those blessings you wanted to manifest in 2021 that just did not happen for reasons outside of your control. I hear specifically like some of you are putting blame on yourselves when it was truly out of your hands. But let's go ahead and see what your reading will have to say for 2022. So I'm going to use the tarot, and I'm going to divide the year into 4 sections to kind of see what will be happening within the time frame over 3 months for every part of the year. So let's see what's happening for my Geminis, January to March. Yeah, okay. I'm going to first pull out all the cards and then I'll show it to you, but you guys are starting off with the Hermit, which is much needed rest, which is actually, you know, separating yourself from the outside world to go within, to answer those questions. You do have a powerful wisdom, untapped wisdom within you that I think a lot of you guys are just starting to discover, starting to tune into. Maybe recently you guys have just woken up to the universe, to the 5D, because of what you've been through in 2021 or even earlier than that. But a lot of you guys are going to be healing. A lot of you guys are going to be regenerating from maybe what you've experienced in 2021, and you're going to gain so much wisdom, so much knowledge, connecting to new spirit guides. Angels are being sent your way, Gemini, to help you in this. You know, I think the universe is going to be sending you a lot of signs that you're going to intuitively pick up through meditation, through reflection, spending alone time that maybe is much needed. Let's keep going. I like that bouncing back from April to June. Let me pull out the rest of the cards. Tell me more, Spirit, for Gemini 2022. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, too many, Spirit. But Spirit wants you to know they've heard everything. They've seen everything you've been through, Gemini. And it is not unnoticed. It is not unnoticed, and you will be coming out at the end of this stronger than ever, wiser than ever. It's going to start to show in your 3D. The blessings coming your way, the prayers are being answered, that you just had to refocus different priorities. You had to realize what is worth putting your time, your effort, your blood, sweat, and tears in, and what isn't. What has been taking from you and hasn't been returning. I mean, this is the year where it's the ultimate comeback, the ultimate bounce back, Gemini. It's almost similar to Aries reading. So if you have Aries in your chart, if you're dealing with an Aries, I suggest checking out the Aries reading to see if there's messages for you there. But let's go ahead and get into this. January to March, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah, you're reconnecting with yourself. And again, I feel, Gemini, that there's so much energy around you. It feels like it comes from outside of you. It's like other people's energies being projected onto you, other people demanding your time, your energy, your space. I feel a lot of you are implementing major boundaries here. And, you know, I feel some of you have been working so hard, putting so much time and energy and effort in, you may be burning yourselves out a bit. And January to March is that time to regenerate. But I feel you guys are going through an awakening from January to March. And it's nothing that can be given outside of yourself. It's everything is within. All the answers, all the guidance that I feel Spirit is opening up your crown chakra. Spirit is sending those intuitive hits, those messages, those numbers, those synchronicities your way, Gemini, for you to pay attention to, because it is part of the guidance you're asking for. But again, like, I hear more spiritual energy, guidance, protection is surrounding you during this time. So you can rediscover yourself. So you can reprioritize your life. So you can go through, I even feel for a lot of you, this is like a Kundalini awakening, a Kundalini rising. I am seeing like snake energy, but not, you know, the deceptive snake energy that we see in the Bible traditionally. But that energy of transformation, of shedding that old skin of doubt, fear, lack. I feel in 2021 you just felt there was a lack of appreciation, of recognition, of support. And maybe even, Gemini, if we're honest with ourselves, we may have seen where we kind of relied on others to give that support. that was always within, or that was always when you tune into the infinite knowledge and love and healing of God, the universe, whatever you want to label it as, you will never be in lack. But I think you had to go about this on your own to really awaken to that. I feel that although there may be a lot of people vying for your attention, you are going to do this on your own. Maybe some of you, there's going to be people who are going to be upset because you are separating yourselves, but it's very much needed. And if they can't understand that, maybe that is a red flag, Gemini. Some of you, especially if you went through a breakup in 2021, I feel this beginning part, January to March, is for you to recharge, to heal. Because I do believe for some of you, you did put this person's opinion, or if they did break up with you, you felt less than because they didn't want you, which is absolutely not the truth. It has nothing to do with your value, with your worth. It could also be separating from a friend, from a family member, but it feels very karmic. And I think you guys are just healing from that karmic experience you went through in 2021. But now you're tapped into the universe. You're tapped into divine knowledge and wisdom. And some of you are like, through meditation, through reflection, through being on your own, you are gaining ancient wisdom. You're opening up to the Akashic records. You have that ability. You have access to it, Gemini, especially now more than ever. So, Gemini, this whole time you're going through of lack is temporary. I think the more you spend time with yourself, with learning, some of you may want to go to like a bookstore, buy some books on, self-help books, uplifting books, motivational books, or even look out on YouTube for motivational speaking, for affirmations. I feel you're going to resonate with a lot of spiritual people that you find through research. You resonate with certain tarot readers, stick with those tarot readers. But even Gemini, you have the ability to read for yourself. But you are learning a lot from January to March about who you are, what your new purpose is, your divine purpose is, and how to move forward with that intention. But this is all about discovery in the first part of the year. But from April to June, you're taking your power back. You are bossing it up. You've learned from what you had to learn, for what you had to go through January to March, what you discovered. And now you're in this masculine energy. And we all have divine masculine and feminine energies in each and every one of us. It has nothing to do with gender or sex. But during this time, specifically Aries season is going to be powerful for you, as this is the Emperor card. Your power is unstoppable. You are going to make decisions that may be hard to make, but are absolutely necessary to move forward in your divine path. I think that a lot of you are setting out on your own to make things happen. It's always been within you. But with this Emperor energy, you are bossing it up. You are tapping into that power that you discovered from January to March. A lot of you are going to be unstoppable. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And this doesn't feel vengeful at all against especially anyone who's hurt you before. But this is that energy where nothing's going to break me when I have faith in myself, when I have faith in the universe. And I feel a lot of you too, you may come into a position of authority, of power, of leadership, more importantly. Your job may ask you to take on a specific role or a project where it's going to be all on you, Gemini, but they see you for your worth, they see you for your potential, and that's why they're giving you that opportunity. But I think Spirit's also saying, Gemini, any change you want to make in your life, you can make happen. We will be behind you every step of the way. You're going to put all that effort in because now you know what is your priority. You know now what is the thing you should focus on the most to make yourself happy. And you're picking yourself back up again in a powerful way. This is a major arcana. Now, others of you, this may have to do with your divine masculine if you are in a soulmate connection. I feel a divine masculine may be returning, or you're going to meet your divine masculine from April to June. And if you do more associate with the divine masculine energy out of the two halves, you may be taking a leap of faith here to make something happen, to manifest what it is that you want to happen, but also to maintain. You know, with Emperor energy, I always feel that it's, yes, about creating in some way, but more about maintaining happiness, stability, boundaries, maintaining the success that you may see an opportunity to achieve from April to June, and how you're going to make this work. I mean, whatever you went through in 2021 and what you're recovering from January to March is making you a more evolved being, stronger, wiser, happier, because now you know your power, and once you know your power, you're never going back. And something in April specifically is going to be a big time step upgrade. And you're going to have this fearlessness, Gemini. I think it's because you've already been through the worst. What else can you go through that would shake you, that would stumble you? From July to September, 3 of Pentacles, recognition and reward. So from what you do in April to June, whatever actions you take, whatever moves you make, you're going to get recognition for it. You're going to get success from it. People are going to see you on this pedestal of success. I feel this is the time when your spirits, your angels, the universe are answering those prayers. And it's because you recognize the effort you must put into the right people, the right things, the right situations. So you're awakening that Kundalini rising, that catalyst to your growth is the start to everything unfolding. And in July to September, you'll be getting that promotion. You'll be getting that reward even, like some sort of acknowledgement for everything you've done that you didn't see in 2021. You didn't get that breakthrough. You didn't get that big break, and here it is coming, specifically in these months. People want to invest in you, work with you, but I really do think it's going to be all eyes on you, Gemini. I feel that you guys have a talent and a skill that is going to be, pointed out in a specific way, where you're going to get your own office, you're going to get your own, I don't know, like for some of you it's similar to, or maybe the exact same thing as like if you're a writer per se, like you get to write your own column. Your own blog is going to take off. You are going to be highlighted as someone to watch out for. Maybe some of you are going to have an increased following on social media, but this is where your success is coming in. The reward that you've been waiting to receive will happen from July to September. And it's so earned. And then it doesn't stop there, Gemini. And from October to December is material harvest, the 9 of Pentacles. 2 9s here. So your birthday could be June 9th, June 19th, perhaps May 29th for some of you, but specifically 9s are important throughout the whole year. You could be seeing 99, 999. You are completing or about to complete a major cycle in your life. And here's the success that comes with it. Here is the material harvest. The answers to your prayers are coming in at the end of the year. I mean, you start off the year with 2 major arcanas, big major changes, decisions, reflections that will be everything you need to, like this is all Pentacle, right? Everything you need to achieve this in the 3D. Everything you're going to gain will be evident in the 3D at the end of the year from all the work you've been doing at the beginning of the year. Prioritizing, discerning, making those tough choices you need to make, stepping up when you're called to do so. And here's the reward from it all, 9 of Pentacles. You will receive the harvest. You will receive the answers. You will receive the guidance. And this is not just coming through the crown chakra that is so open, but also through the 3D. I think that you can, at the end of the year, like raise the prices of your services. People are more than willing to pay for it at the end of the year. You're going to be sought after, especially for some of you maybe in romance. You know, you are one to keep an eye on, and you'll be turning heads. You'll be the one to shock everyone, Gemini, but mainly shock yourself. Wow. Powerful, powerful year for you guys. Of success, of completion, of power. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards, and these are going to be the major themes for you guys this month. Now that I have all the cards kind of down, I'll try to pinpoint it to when this is going to be the most applicable. But this is just, again, adding to your year. Any other messages Spirit wants to say for you guys. So tell me about 2022 for my Geminis. Ooh. Guys, didn't I talk about the snake? And here it is. Absolute awakening. Absolute Kundalini energy. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. If it's Kundalini, let me know. But serpent energy, and not, again, in the ways that we've been taught to fear. In the ways that is empowering. Some of you could have like a snake tattoo. Or just really connect with serpent, snake, vibrational energy, high vibrational energy. But let's go ahead and see what this has to say. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. That's the part where I'm talking about in the Emperor, where you're going to have to make decisions. Anything that provides you with a red flag that you know is going to take from you, that you know people are looking out to take from, you're not going to be fooled again. Be cautious and open-minded, because success like this is going to be watched, is going to be envied, right? But I really do feel with this, Gemini, your healing powers, your intuition are going to be at the highest it's been probably in a very, very long time, if not your entire life. You just sense it, you feel it, and maybe it's through experience, right? But through that experience, again, you are more wise than you've ever been before. Nothing can fool you. Not this year. You're going to feel it and know it and decide to cut it out before it even has a chance to bite, right? I also feel, again, for a lot of you, there's a warning in one way of letting the success get to someone's head, but more than that, it's like letting the success want to be evidence to prove everyone wrong. Again, because you are, through wanting to prove everyone wrong, to prove yourself right, whatever it is, you're still attaching yourself to the acceptance of others. And with the Hermit card, you don't need the acceptance of others. And I get it, we're all human. I've been there, wanting to be like, haha, I told you, you should have kept me when you had me, whatever, right? Be careful of that energy, because I think that is not going to take you to where you need to go, and it's not serving the right intentions. That's just for not someone out there, not for everyone, right? But I do feel a lot of you are healers, definite healers. And this healing energy will truly be unlocked when you heal yourself, which is what you're doing. And that is going to be the catalyst to the universe answering in your favor, raising your vibration, raising your frequency. That's what's contributing to this, to the blessings happening at the end of the year, the success that you're going to be counting dollars, you're going to be counting the followers you get, the attention you receive. It will be abundant. It will not be unnoticeable. But when, I'm hearing that saying, with power comes great responsibility. And Spirit's giving that to you, Gemini, to make those decisions, make those choices, and make sure it comes from always a good intention. If there are snakes around you, people who are envious, don't let them disrupt your peace. Don't let them disrupt your happiness. Don't let them take anything from you. They don't deserve it. They don't. The color green is very, very prominent here. You could be wearing green. Green's your aura color, your favorite color. But you know, through this healing, a lot of it does come through the heart chakra. So yeah, some of you may have gone through heartbreak, but it's not going to take over your life. It's not going to be permanent. Wow, let's keep going. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Yeah, so Gemini, with the amount Spirit wants to give to you, with the success, the prosperity that's coming through at the end of the year for you, you know, it's not going to be a journey that is easy. It's not going to be a journey that is just straight through. There are going to be ups and downs, as it is the fact of life, right? But it's what you do with those times of stillness. It's what you do with those times that are not so abundant with, you know, the manifestation you've been wanting to see. Some things take patience, some things take time. But how do you use your thoughts, your beliefs about yourself and what you can achieve to make it through those times where there are dips and turns? Enjoy the journey. You're on a journey that most people aren't on. I can see that from this. You're on a journey that, you know, your soul chose this specific life for you. The people you were born to, how you were raised, your family life, your situation, good, bad, or indifferent. I think that your soul chose this life so you can endure all these struggles, but not be pulled down with them. Not to exist in the lower vibration that so many people on this earth are existing in right now, but to uplift you, to guide you. And you know what? With this wandering journey, you will be guided every step of the way. Spirit will help you find the right direction if you do feel lost. But that is, again, from taking time into being in solitude and finding those answers strictly between the connection between you and God, you and the universe. I feel a lot of you are breaking free from the ordinary, from, you know, the mundane that you've been living in. Or some of you are realizing, you know, I've been doing the same for so long and it's still not working for me. What has to change? And with that change, you know, comes with the plans you need to make, the decisions you have to do, the implementation of this new lifestyle, of this new habit, of this new thought process. And there may be times where it's scary, where you're uncertain where to go, but I do feel during those times, if you tune into your intuition, that is very, very powerful and strong this year, you will be answered. You will be answered. I almost feel like this comes in the way of like finding feathers on the ground. Or, you know, seeing a specific, like, you know, fortune cookie you open up that has a message that resonates to you, to your core. You know, certain things like that, serendipitous moments. Those are the times that Spirit will come in when you can't find the answers for yourself, which will be very rare, but may happen. Wow. Let's keep going. See what your angels have to say for this year, Gemini. Tell me more, Spirit. But you will get to your destination. Don't doubt that. Fox energy may resonate with it as well. Tell me more, Spirit. My Geminis. Angel of claircognizance. Yeah, guys, your intuition's being heightened. Spirit is even sending you like up-level, upgrading energies for your intuition, for your claircognizant abilities. Claircognizant are those feelings, those gut feelings you just know. You know, it's like when you watch a movie you've never seen before, but you know exactly how it's going to end because you're reading the energy of the characters. And you already know how it's all going to end before it happens. That's exactly what this whole year is going to be. And if you trust, you will always be led the right way. Now, a lot of people ask me this, well, Mermaid, you know, when I sit in my intuition, when I have to make choices, like I feel, I don't know what is my intuition and what is my fear. I can answer that. Your intuition, even if it is faced with an answer that is not the one you were hoping for, those messages come in a very calm, very calm, very detached energy, because it's your higher self telling you that even if it's not your expected outcome or the thing you wanted the most, it's not happening for a reason. So, you know, an energy or a feeling or whatever you're hearing, it just comes through as a peaceful guidance. That's your intuition. Anything that comes from panic, fear, you're going to have to do this or this happens, if you don't do this and that, that's the ego. And that's how you can separate and discern what is of your intuition and your higher self and what is of the ego and your human self. Number 12 is very strong here. You could be seeing 12-12 even. But yeah, I feel, Gemini, that listen to your inner knowing that is being so tuned right now, that is being so uplifted, upgraded by the universe, so you could lead your own way. You can make your own path. I almost feel for a lot of you, especially with this wandering path, like you're trailblazers. You're going to be trailblazers in 2022, doing things your own way, your unique way that will be noticed. It's not anything like anyone else. Your energy, the way you want to make your business, the way you want to make love is unique and rare, and that's what you need to hold on to. No matter what anyone has to say about it, no matter what anyone else wants to label you as, does not matter. Only matters when you put value on it. But with this claircognizance, you'll know exactly what it is that you want, exactly what it is that you need to do, and just act on that instinct. Practice acting on instinct. And I think you're going to prove to yourself you're a lot more capable, a lot more wise, a lot more discerning than you thought you were at the end of 2021 or even in the beginning of 2022. Spirit's empowering you. Spirit is trusting you. And Spirit's going to be guiding you too. But really, Gemini, you're a powerful, intuitive, spiritual, healing energy vibe. And you can put that in every aspect of your life, and it would change and heal and evolve everything that you feel there's lack, that you feel isn't enough. You have the power to make that change. Go with your gut feelings. Go with your inner knowing, always. Even with people, situations, you will be right. Dang. All right, Gemini, let's see what crystal energy is coming through for you guys in 2022. I'm going to pull a card here, and I'm going to read it out of the book so we can learn more about this crystal and how it applies to your specific situation. I think the author writes it great. So, woo! You guys get two, too. Taurus got 2 cards. So I'll be reading both because I feel they both should come into this reading. But what you have is clear quartz, purification, and boji stones, balance. So yeah, through purifying all the, you know, I just heard the song Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book. From just cutting out the things that don't matter, priorities that are being rearranged for your divine purpose and path. That is kind of what's bringing balance into your life, absolutely. But let's go ahead and read these cards, starting with clear quartz. Clear quartz. Crystal color, opaque to translucent, related chakras all. This wonderful planet we live on is made up of 85% quartz crystal. Just by being here, we are naturally blessed with the medicine of clear quartz. This powerful crystal amplifies, stores, transmits, transmutes, and retains energy, allowing you to work with it in an abundance of ways. It acts like a universal battery charger, constantly charging, amplifying, and purifying your energy field. Crystal meaning: amplifies, stores, transmutes, transcends, and retains energy. Moves light and energy into and out of the body as it clears and cleanses the energy field. Enhances and amplifies intentions. Amplifies and deepens the love and wisdom from the universe. Allows a deep sense of clarity in your life. So the oracle reading. Clear quartz has come to you today to assist you in a deep clearing and purification in your life. You may be feeling toxic, run down, and may have a certain situation in your life that requires cleansing and purification. If your mind has been full of unproductive and worrying thoughts, or you feel weighted down by the emotions, this is a perfect time to embark on a cleansing journey. Cleansing is an important part of life. Just as we cleanse our physical bodies, it also is important to cleanse our mental, emotional, and energetic bodies. Open and allow the divas of clear quartz to bless you with powerful energies of purification as they assist in clearing away any negative and toxic energy from your mind, body, and spirit. You are encouraged to actively work with a clear quartz crystal to support your cleansing and purification process. There is a strong chance you should feel drawn to the ocean for a swim or even a relaxing salt bath to revitalize your spirit. It is time to let go of all the old energy that has been weighing you down as you transform the old and make your way for new, vibrant, creative energy in your life. Yeah. So you know what, Gemini? This is still relating to breakdown for breakthrough. The beginning of the year, the end of 2021 is a time where you just let go of the BS that people put you through, taking on other burdens that are not yours. And what I mean by that is, if someone hurt you, taking on that pain for far too long, and of course heal. Take your time to heal. But I feel some of you are holding on to that pain because you didn't get closure. You didn't know why. You couldn't figure it out as to why anything that would happen to you or why anyone would do anything like that. But Gemini, it's part of the journey. And just by knowing it's part of the journey, and it's a blessing and a disguise in its own way, that's when you can just start cleansing it, shedding it, removing it, because it is blocking you in some sort of aspect. But it's time to get clear on your desires, your hopes, your manifestations. And once you're clear on that, especially April to June, nothing's going to stop you. The old can't prevent you from pursuing and achieving everything that is meant to be yours. Wow. All right, let's see what Boji stones have to say. The Boji stones. Okay, here it is. Crystal color, gray stones. Boji stones always come in pairs. The smooth stone represents the feminine energy, the rough stone, the masculine energy. Related chakras all. Boji stones, shaman stones, have been utilized by the ancient shamans for thousands of years as guidance tools and healing gifts from the earth. These powerful allies assist in your journey into the worlds of spirit, where you connect to animal totems and many other medicines and gifts from the spirit world. They are great tools to work with in the soul retrieval process, as they allow for the shaman's energy to stay grounded in the earth plane and help facilitate the shamanic journey. They bring about a balancing of the energy field when placed in the hands, the male stone in the left, the female in the right. This powerful alignment allows for a state of balance within your life. Crystal meaning creates balance, grounds the spiritual experience into the physical world, supports soul retrieval journey to the inner realms, assists in connecting to your power animal and spirit. This card has appeared today to remind you of the importance of balance in your life. Attaining balance can bring about a deep clarity and inner peace on many levels. You have pulled this card because you could possibly be feeling out of balance in your work, relationship, friendships, and family, or overindulging in certain parts of your life. The first step to restoring balance is to recognize where you are out of balance and take time to restore it. The divas are calling you to sit in a quiet place with a Boji stone in each hand and drop deeply into meditation. Ask for assistance and clarity on what it is required to bring about more balance to your life, to a specific situation. Connect deeply to the earth is another powerful way to achieve balance. Take time out in nature. Breathe deeply as you come back into your center and ground your roots into the heart of the earth. Another way to bring about balance is to do the chakra balancing healing on page 18. Work with the crystal healing cards. This would only be applicable if you have this deck. So the ancients knew that the mastering balance in all aspects of your life can bring about deep healing, empowerment, and freedom. This card could also be a sign that your current situation is moving back into balance and alignment. So keep doing what you are doing. You are right on track. So some of you are wondering if you're on the right path, the decisions you made, what has happened. You're still on the right path. You're still doing everything right. Yes, you are. Some of you were shamans in a past life, powerful healers, transmuters. You worked with the underworld to forbid anything from that energy to affect the well-being of yourself and others. So some of you may be wondering if you had that shamanic knowledge. You absolutely do, and I think you're uncovering it the more you work with yourself and that energy in 2022. But you are being guided every step of the way. Your path is going to make clear once you recognize the power in yourself, once you really recognize what it is that you want, what you have been overindulging in, what you should step back from. I mean, you are going to be heading in the right way, in the right path to everything that you've been wanting to manifest at the end of the year for you. This is hard work, to be conscious, to be aware of yourself and your thoughts. But I promise, Gemini, it will truly pay off. Wow. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and wrap up this reading with an animal totem card. You may be seeing this animal, you may already work with this animal, or this is what you're going to see a lot more as 2022 unfolds. But use this card as a reminder too, when you are on that wandering path, to remind you of what it is you need to remember about yourself and your life, to help you get back out of that vibe of not knowing, not feeling, not trusting. Let's go ahead and get one more card for my Geminis. Anything else that Gemini needs to know about 2022, Spirit? Bat Spirit number 5, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, Gemini, you are going through a major cycle breaking transformation, and what has been your life story isn't going to be the same after 2022. A lot of it has to do with going in. A lot of it has to do with healing. A lot of it has to do with recognizing. And once you are set with who you are, what your life is, what your purpose is, which a lot of you are discovering, everything else is going to change. Everything will manifest to your highest good, your greatest good, in the way that is meant for you. And with that knowledge in itself, you're not going to be the same again, where you're just constantly in the vibration of lack, of worry, of stress and pain. You're going to transmute that energy into something so much more powerful. And that is a rare gift. Not everyone has that ability. Not everyone has that consciousness, but you will have it, Gemini. Your prayers will be answered. The change, the transformation, the path to be guided on will be shown to you. And you're just going to be a whole different person. And maybe there may be people who want you back, who are sorry, who plead for it, but I think a lot of you are just even out of alignment with what you thought was meant to be yours, that you grasped so hard onto, but was just struggle after struggle, roadblock after roadblock. Looking back, once this is all said and done at 2022, you're going to realize what you thought you wanted in 2021 is no longer applicable. Those specific things that caused you so much sadness, it won't even impact you anymore. A great, powerful reading, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that this reading has resonated with you in some way. It's given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your year in 2022. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.